Grand Prix. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Let's Make Max Verstappen World Champion Series. We have come to round 15 and the beautiful Sepang circuit in Malaysia for the latest round of the series, guys. And we are getting ever closer now. 6 races to go in the series, guys, before we head over to F1 2017 in literally 4 weeks' time, guys. I'm absolutely excited to bring you guys that series, and this is coming back, guys, on F1 2017. I can confirm that to you guys as a bit of an exclusive right now on this episode. This is coming back on to the channel, guys. And if you guys have got a driver that you want me to do in the very first series on F1 2017, guys, then make sure you leave a comment on this video and you subscribe as well so you do not miss out on that first series, guys, that your driver could be picked, guys. Anyway, in the standings, which you may have just seen, we are 19 points behind now from Lewis Hamilton after picking up another victory last time out in Singapore, where we nearly bottled it with 2 laps to go, but we got the move done on the outside. But there is your man. The current championship leader is on pole today. Great performance from the Mercedes and a great comeback from them after a disappointing few races as well. So I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a bit of a challenge as well. And this series, we are doing the one-stop strategy that we've always done around this track, which has brought us some race wins as well. We're starting off with the medium tyre today and potentially going onto the hards to the end of the Grand Prix. We've done it a few times in the normal career mode and also in the Master Challenge as well. But here's your grid, guys, for the Grand Prix. It's on your screen right now. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Apart from me, who are you supporting in this episode, guys? Who are you rooting for to win this one? I've got to give props to Alonso for P6 of the McLaren. Ricciardo got a penalty, so he dropped to 10th after he got 5th place. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe got to the manners, unfortunately. But anyway, the Manners get disqualified as well in this one at the end of the first corner. So we may see a VSC coming out, unfortunately, but it's just part of the thing. We would use flashbacks, but unfortunately I do turn them off, so makes it fair for you guys won. Also, I do apologise as well if you hear me sniff or my voice goes. I am ill at the minute, but I just wanted to get this out for you guys. You love the series. I am happy to deliver this to you, even if I'm ill. So you guys are getting a treat for you guys today. So I do apologise if I have to sniff a lot in this race. So I do apologise in advance. It's a dry race as well, which is fantastic. And apparently we're doing the 2-stop, but I'm going to go for that 1-stop, guys, if I can do it. We'll see how long these mediums can go for, and then we'll see how the hards go along and develop. And then if we have to pit, I'll maybe go into the soft tyre as well. I'm just going to check. The managing tyre is the hard. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. But we're going to go through the setup quickly. I know you guys like to see the setup as well, so pause the stream, or if you watch this back, then pause the video. Completely up to you if you want to use it. I use it for your league races and my own career modes as well. You can use it for yours as well. It can help you a lot. It's completely up to you guys. And our target today, guys, in likes is 150 likes on this video, guys. So hopefully you guys can smash it. I know you guys do it every time. You guys are legends as well. No formation app as well, so we're going to jump straight into the race. And before we go out into the track, guys, I announced, if you guys did not know, my career mode team for the first season of F1 2017. If you want to find out who it is, then check the top right hand icon right now on the stream, or if you're watching this back, to find out who I'm driving as and hear some more details, because I go quite a lot in depth about the series, so make sure you do. And after the stream as well, I'm going to be doing the first ever F1 community discussion chat, whatever you want to call it, where basically I'm going to help out smaller YouTubers out there like yourselves in the chat or watching this back. If you've got any questions that you want me to answer and give you some advice for to grow your channel, then please come on to Discord tonight. More will be revealed later in the race, but here we go then, as we're going to start the Malaysian Grand Prix. The lights are out and away we go here for the Malaysian Grand Prix for round 15 of the championship. Hamilton's had a poor start. We're going to try and make it 4 wide down the straight into turn 1. They've all had poor starts. We're going to try and get them moved on the inside, and we do as well. We've moved up from 5th to 1st in one corner, and the VSC has popped out there just in time. Oh, what a start that was from us. We've got the lead of the Grand Prix as well, and we've just got to slow down a little bit just to keep it in within the delta. But what a start that was from us, up to 5th, from 5th to 1st already. What a start that is. Probably the best start I've had in the series, guys, by a country mile. Oh, what a start that was. And that was what we needed as well, so we don't get any dirty air from the back of the cars, which can affect tyre wear. Now we've got some clean air. That's what we wanted as well. And we're on the slower tyre as well. Yes, we're going to be attacked by Vettel, Raikkonen and co. But that's going to help me as well, as Hamilton's dropped to 5th place. So it's like the opposites happen. I've gone from 5th to 1st, and Hamilton's gone from 1st to 5th. Oh, it's all kicked off, hasn't it? Oh, here we go then. Safety car VSC is ending, but we're just going to just hold it off a little bit. Don't want to get any invalidations here, or penalties, or anything like that, because I've seen some issues. And we're going to go green flag racing now. So here we go then. Off we go for this race here. Just run a little bit wide as well. Not what we needed to do, but this sector is not a strong one for me as well. So here we go then, through this sector. Did Ryan just predict Max's start? Hey, you never know. Come Malaysia, if Verstappen does what I did, then you know. Obviously, I know a lot of actions going on today. We've got the Spa 24 hours in real life happening right now, which is great. And obviously, part 1 of the finale of the Formula E as well happening today. We've just run very wide on the last corner. Just the tyres are not up to temperature, so we have to use the rich mix to defend from Kimi Raikkonen. So it's a bit of a repeat of Silverstone, which we had an absolute classic battle with Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel as well. So this could get interesting in this Grand Prix. So we'll have to wait and see. But at the minute, it's Raikkonen from myself, well, me, then Raikkonen, then Sebastian Vettel in P3. Then I think it's Bottas in P4 and Hamilton in P5. As there's already a few people in the pits already after 1 lap. That's a bit ambitious from the guys to pit now. So that's interesting from the AI. Wizard Ryan. Yep, I'm a wizard. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly go into more detail about this F1 community meeting thing. Basically, there's a lot of you out there in the chat that are YouTubers and want to grow as well. I see people in there saying subscribe to me, which is completely fine unless you have permission as well, because a lot of YouTubers like myself don't like to see that, because that's not how you grow. It's just begging, which is not what you want to do to be successful and grow your channel. So what I'm launching tonight, it's going to be a weekly basis, is if you want to get anything asked, any advice you want me to give you, or any questions regarding YouTube or F1 specifically on how to grow your channels, then make sure you come to Discord straight after the race, and I'm going to be in there for about half an hour to talk about my experience of YouTube, how I started and grown to where I am right now with 16k subs. I know it's not a lot, it's not an Arav or a Ben, but at least I'm going to help you guys, like, help you massively if you want to grow in this community. I am going to watch it, Scott, after the stream, as well as do the lecture that I've just mentioned, as we've now got the DRS enabled, so we're going to be now trying to pull away from the pack, but it's going to be very close, this one, but we shall see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the finale. It's going to be absolutely fantastic tonight, and there's like mathematically 4 drivers in with a sniff of the championship, but really it's between 2. It's Buemi and Lucas de Grassi, 2 former Formula 1 drivers as well. So it'll be great to see who's going to come out on that one there. But there's 2 races, so if I miss the first one, I can always watch the second one. I'm just going to go through nicely. We've got a bit of a gap now to the Ferraris. Now this is the point where the tyres of the softs will start to degrade as well. So this is a great opportunity for us to get ahead, pull out a gap, as we try to do that one stop today, of course. So we're just outside the DRS as well, which is fantastic for us. So we don't have to worry about Raikkonen, but Raikkonen's going to have some pressure from behind, as there's about 4 cars all in tangent right now. So they've got a lot of... Raikkonen's got some things to worry about right now, I have to say. Yeah, Alex, even you. If you want to come on, mate, I can help you with that, with your quality settings. Hopefully I won't bottle it like I shouldn't have done last time out in Singapore. Buy F1 2017. Yep, I've already pre-ordered the game, so I can clarify. I have pre-ordered the game on more than 1 platform. I'm just going to put it out there, guys, on more than 1 platform. Not going to say any more on the matter. You have to wait and find out. Do a pull the rest of career mode. Now that would be good, but only because he's done 1 race. since, what, 20... When was the last time he raced? Was it 2013 was his last race? It was before the hybrid era, wasn't it? So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing that, I'm afraid. It's a good suggestion, but I'm not really going to do it. Not to be harsh. It's a good idea, I'm not going to lie. You could try, you know. You may grow from it. Just running a little bit too deep into the hairpin. Ah, it's this sector I can't get right. This corner especially, just can't get it right. And then this double right-hander coming up is probably the worst one. Yes, I can, Race Boy. You just need to come to Discord tonight. And come to the meeting that I've got lined up with hopefully some other YouTubers. If you ask one of the moderators, then they will help you there. Alonso career mode would be interesting as well, but... nah. Because Alonso's already been a world champion, so it wouldn't really work with the Let's Make Drive World Champion series. And my theme for the year of career mode is young drivers and make them grow. So, for example, Charles is one. George Russell is part of the Mercedes program. Ricciardo's in the pits. So Danny Rick's the first man of the big boys to pit. Who else have we got then? Like, I'm just going to say it, Pierre Gasly, but obviously he's a bit old now. So that, basically from the young driver program. So like Nick De Vries is one. Lando Norris is another potential candidate. Who else have you got? You've got... who else is there? I don't know really. You've got Renault as well. I will be doing one with Renault, I will say as well. Obviously, Renault are a works team, and I would like to do a road to comeback with them. So basically make them Constructors Champions. So that may be a series down the line as well, with a storyline behind it. So, you never know. Got all these ideas all floating in my head today. Use Max Verstappen. Well, I am using him now, aren't I? So... but I am going to be doing some stuff with Max Verstappen, guys, after the series is finished. So, for example, someone mentioned in there that do a one-lap down challenge. I think I'm going to do that just to see how it is. I've never done something like that before. So I am going to stream a one-lap down challenge just to show that I'm not cheating in any way. I saw someone say make a McLaren World Champion Series. Ben's doing that, so there's no point really doing that series because I'll get accused of copying when there's only, what, 11 teams, 10 teams. Nick De Vries is good, yeah, Nick De Vries is a good driver. As I think Vettel's popped into the pits with Lewis Hamilton, so the pack behind are now starting to pit for the first time in the race. We're going to carry on. We don't need to pit yet. Do a series with my dad. Nah. Not Josh Verstappen. Oh, look at the tyres. Not too bad. Gotta say, though, keeping up the pace. I've got to say, Raikkonen and Bottas doing a good job, actually, of maintaining the gap on very worn, soft tyres. So props to the guys behind doing a stellar job holding on here. They're trying to do two stops, I think. They're definitely on the two-stop strategy, I feel. I think the people who pitted early, potentially, are doing three stops. So definitely ones to keep an eye out later in the race. Ayrton Senna World Champion. He's already been a World Champion, so it rules him out. But I have got some stuff, very interesting stuff lined up for you guys with the Let's Make Driver. Obviously, I can say one of them is going to be featuring classic cars. I ain't going to say any more on that. But the classic cars, guys, are going to be one of the big series with the Let's Make Driver World Champion. So, watch this space, guys, regarding that one. So, one of the seasons, guys, of Let's Make Driver will be featuring the classic cars. I'm not going to say what, but I'm pumped for what it is. Make Alonso champion. He's already a world champion, so that rules him out. Charles Leclerc is great. He's a fantastic driver. Raikkonen and Bottas pitting on the hard tyres. That's a bold strategy. Make Martin Brundle world champion. That would be quite funny, actually. Make Pascal Wehrlein. Where he is right now could be a good one to do, actually, because he's at Sauber. And then do Sauber, Force India, then Mercedes, like Ocon's done. So I'm not going to say who it is, but no one said it yet in the chat. The driver, the classic driver, maybe there could be more than one classic series, guys. I'm not going to say any more. So Massa's now up to P2, Van Dorn now in P3 for McLaren. Backend's going everywhere now. Tyres are fine, so we're just going to carry on as we do. See how we get on with these tyres. Bass, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate the mate for the excuse me. It's not Stroll, but he's not an old driver, is he? He's not a classic driver. You've got to think outside. My advice would be to anyone in the chat who wants to find out what the driver is, think outside the box with a classic driver. Think of all the cars that are in the game that we've got for F1 2017 and just think of drivers that you could potentially do. I kind of say as well, I am going to be working with a few modders with one of that actual season as well, so I'm absolutely excited about that. And I think Van Dorn's just pitted, or he's been overtaken by Ocon. Some good suggestions though in the chat, I'm not going to lie. Obviously it's Mark Webber, that'll be good with the 2010 Red Bull. Ralf Schumacher's another good one as well. Obviously in the shadow of Michael Schumacher, so that'll be a good one to do actually. I'll leave that one down as a suggestion. Gabby, thank you very much for subscribing, welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that. Thank you very much for that subscription. Do appreciate it. Frenson, that's another good one. John Lacey, that's another good one. Some good suggestions from you lot. I may actually let you guys vote in if there is a mod for it for the classic car, for the classic thing. That'd be quite a good one to do. Actually, as the subscriptions are rolling in tonight, that's what we want to see. Jack, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. So I do apologise if your subscription hasn't popped up yet. It's just that Streamlabs having some technical difficulties with the servers, so I do apologise about that one. And someone in the chat has basically got the driver. I'm not going to say who it is, but a couple of people have now spotted who I'm going to be driving as. I'm not going to say any more who it is. But someone in the chat's got it. Won't say anything. I like being secretive. It's funny, but I want to keep some stuff away from you guys. A Banter, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Doombass, what a driver he was. Doombass in the was he in the Minardi, if I remember? Oh, that guy was a ledge, I tell you. He was crap, but he was funny as well. I liked him. Thieves Ty, I think that is. Thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that, mate. Welcome. But tomorrow, guys, we'll be back with the Apex Online Racing broadcast, where you guys can see me commentate as well. Callum, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that, mate. Welcome aboard. But yeah, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, will be the Apex Online Racing from, I think it's the United States, I think. I could be wrong. Suzuka. Suzuka is the race tomorrow night. Always brought some classic races and controversial ones as well. Indian, thank you very much for the, I don't know, that's a bit of a weird name to have, but Indian, thank you very much, mate. As my girlfriend's coming through, as Perez, the burrito is out the Grand Prix. The Mexican burrito's out, and that could maybe bring a safety car out, so that's interesting. That could work for us, actually, if we pit. But Ocon's up to second place with Van Dorn in third, so that's not too bad, I have to say. So fair play to Ocon and Van Dorn here. If the safety car comes out, they're in a very strong position. Mike, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel as well. Also, if anyone is watching this over on Twitch, then make sure that you follow me over on the Twitch side as well. I do both Twitch and YouTube, even though they're both now the same in terms of delay. It's great to see all you guys over on Twitch as well. Say hello. Formula E time. Yes, it is Formula E time. But you've only got 19 laps. You can watch this. You can watch it in the background. As there's Perez's car still parked up, so it hasn't brought the safety car out. Team leader, welcome. We're not pitting yet. We're doing that one stop, remember. And the hard tyre runners are the key here for this strategy to work. And I'm running in lean tactically as well to save the fuel as well. And has also saved the tyre wear on the rear tyres, which have been a big issue for me over the last few races. Those rear tyres burning up quickly than the front. So just have a look at the tyre wear a little bit. As you can see, the rears are getting a beating to their 60% nearly. Yes, it is a banter. We are in the race right now. As it says, lap 10 of 28. Make the safety car world champion. That is a good series tile. That is good. We've not pitted. That's why we're so far ahead. We've not made a pit stop yet. And the pack's actually being held up. You can see, if you look closely, at the bottom left hand of the screen, there is an almighty train in the last sector going onto the back straight. And that is due to, I don't know why, someone's holding the pack up. What does everyone think to the actual trailer? It's actually quite good. I think Cody's did a good job with the trailer. But I don't think we are going to get at least a one... I think the tyres are starting to go off now, as Ricciardo's now in again for his second pit stop of the Grand Prix. So those mediums, those hards not lasting as long as I would have liked. So you know what? I may go on soft tyres. Screw it. Make driver world champion without getting triggered at F1 Championship Edition. Shadow, I'm great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Over on Twitch. I'm pitting this time, lads. I'm pitting this time. Not on the wet tyres. That would be a bit stupid. And remember, we've got a nice, fresh set of soft tyres as well. I want to see how long the softs go. It's time to experiment right now. Yep, that's the plan. Yes, I do play on Ultimate. It's because we've not pitted yet. That's why we've got an almighty lead at the minute. So we're going to box this lap now for a set of the soft tyres. We have to do the mediums as well, so we're going to pit for the mediums at in our final stop of the race. Wet's confirmed. People thought I was going on the wet tyre, but we're going to go on the softs. Oh, good stop from the boys there. 1.8 seconds. So remember, we do have to pit, remember, in this race. So we are going to go on to the hards at the end of the race. Just don't want to risk a puncher, because it is crucial for the championship we don't make any mistakes and go for like the risky strategies. I was seeing how long well, there you go then. 11 laps for the AI, and it releases Raikkonen, Bottas and Vettel as well. And it's still the Ferrari second and third, and I think Bottas is fourth, but we've got a gap. Not much of a gap actually, but we will have to pit, remember. They all have to pit again, but they will be on the faster tyre come end of the race, so they could be going on to the medium tyres as well. Just want to try and get an advantage. Just see how long the tyres can last here. We'll see how long they go, but the mandatory tyre here is the hards, so that's why the AI are trying to get them out of the way. I just want to see how long these can last. If I absolutely pelt it now, which I'm going to do actually. We're going to pelt for a little bit and see how long these go. But I think Bottas is fourth, because I think he got overtaken by Vettel. But don't count out the likes of Ocon and Van Dorn in this race as well. They could be up there for some points. Hamilton's somewhere in P5. If you ever went back to this game after the release, I saw something there from Rachel regarding the Halo. I don't know really. I am going to do a video of me driving an F1 car with the Halo on it. So I want to experience what it's going to be like for an actual driver with the Halo system on. So that's going to be intriguing to see. and see what I think, and also see make Jules Bianchi. I don't really want to do that, if I'm honest with you. It would be nice to do, but I don't think that's going to happen, Andre. I'm going to be honest with you. Archie, if you ask the moderators, they will post a command in that will show you what the wheel I'm using. And speaking of which, guys, I just thought I'd give you an update regarding the streaming stuff. I am looking into upgrading the PC, if you guys don't know. I've had this PC now for over 5 years, and it is starting to go a bit slower. Obviously, with the new games coming out as well, it's having a massive strain on the CPU, the RAM as well. I may need to basically double up on RAM. So I am looking into purchasing an upgrade for my PC. I am still going to keep I'm going to keep some bits of it, like the power supply, because it's good enough. It's 650 watts, for example. What else is there? The case as well, the hard drives I'm keeping. So I'm only doing minor upgrades, like I'm getting a new motherboard, a new CPU, which is a AMD Ryzen, which is going to help me with the streaming side of things, and new RAM. So there's only the real 3 big things we're getting for the upgrades. We get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix now with a 37.1, and we're only 20 seconds ahead right now. Remember, we have to pit. These guys are going to try and go as long as possible. I don't think I did see it, Logan. There's been a lot of comments going through, so yeah, I am going to be looking into upgrading the PC, guys, which I'm very excited about. And it's the first ever upgrade, right, actually I've had on my PC. Apart from the graphics card, which you guys helped me achieve, which is absolutely fantastic from you lot. I'll never forget that, so as all of you who helped support the channel, as you saw with a little more GP stuff, all of you were all put on the car as well. I would love to do that at some point down the line, but I can say as well, for one of the races we are going to be running a different livery for Red Bull potentially. So for the final race in Abu Dhabi, I'm going to try and do something a little bit different with the car for that final race of the season, if it's going to be a crucial one for the championship. But yeah, I'm looking into maybe updating the livery, having a little go at doing liveries. Shadow, you've upgraded your PC. Absolutely exciting, actually. Exciting stuff, mate. But yeah, I am obviously hoping to get this sorted next week with the upgrades, and you may see some fluent 60 FPS, guys, on the stream. There is a little bit of drop in quality, but obviously with the new CPU, I can bump up the quality a little bit, so you guys get a little bit more fluent streaming purposes as well on your screens. So that's why I'm doing that for you guys right now. I should do a wheel giveaway. Well, I have my old one, but it's broke, so I don't think I want to give that one to you guys, if I'm honest with you. Because the gears, the shifters don't work. Was it hard to learn no assists? Well, I've driven no assists since F1 2011, so I'm used to it now. So that's what, 6 game cycles now of running no assists. I did run assists on F1 2010 before I started YouTube and all that. Bottom or GP, that would be great. You love playing MotoGP. I've not actually got MotoGP. Oh yes, don't bottom and drive livery. That would be sick as a livery. Yeah, don't bottom and drive. Have it on the where the tag Hua is. That would be quite nice to have. But no, I'm going to stick with the don't bottle and drive banners around the Abu Dhabi circuit. If Palmer wins tomorrow, I'll get a tattoo of him on my thigh and post it. Go for it, mate. Go for it. I would love to see that. You can give it to the keyboard user. Well, I don't like that. It's broke. See, Race Boy, you don't want to do that. What you just posted, because you're either going to get a message from the moderators saying don't advertise. That is one thing you don't want to do. if you want to be a YouTuber, don't plug in people's streams for people to subscribe to you, because one, you're most likely going to get kicked, your message will get deleted, or you'll get banned from that YouTube stream. So I just want to give you a bit of advice on that one there. So starting to struggle a little bit, I've got to say, on these soft tyres. So after 5-6 laps, they're just going off already. So I think we may have to box now, earlier than usual, off the hard tyres here. So I may have to pit this early, which is not what I wanted, but we have to do it. I mean, the tyres are starting to struggle now. Is the shark fin getting updated? No, I don't think. I don't know, actually. I think the shark fins are going to be on. Oh, back end slides there. Is there going to be more races like this? Yes, there is. There's still 5 races after this of the series. So, yes. We've still got 5 more races, Banter. And I think we're going to Suzuka next, actually. So, which is going to be on Monday. Is it going to be on Monday? No, because of my drive. It's going to be on make a live stream trying to race on the keyboard. I am actually thinking of doing that, but so we're going to box anyway. Off these tyres, we run very wide actually, so it's a nice drift into the pits. We'll make our way into the pits. Where's the speed lock? The thing there. Let's just try and speed it up there, and as we go in. But if anyone wants my old wheel that's broke, you know, you can have a little momentum, have it on your wall or something saying, this is the wheel that Ryan used in most of his YouTube videos. If anyone wants it, then feel free to have it. I don't want it. It comes with pedals. If Giovinazzi or Leclerc go to Sauber, who do you think they'll be their teammate? If I'm honest, I think it's going to be Marcus Ericsson because of the backing he's got for that team. So the answer to that question, I think it's going to be Marcus Ericsson. I just feel sorry for Pascal Venner, but it all depends really what goes on in the transfers. Jay, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Obviously, Raikkonen, I feel, is going to be the man who's going to cause a shift in the transfer strategy. Because if Raikkonen leaves Ferrari or retires from F1, that opens the door, and there's been rumours about Perez. So Perez goes to Ferrari, then obviously then you can throw Verline into the Force India seat, and then you can have an all-Mercedes Junior Program battle at Force India, which would be quite nice actually. So let's see how these mediums go then. Not a fan of them, as you may remember. We nearly blew up on these a few times in the career modes that we've done. So we'll see how that pans out there. So we're going to go through onto the back straight. Don't do that, Ryan. Very close there. Into the last corner then, as we've got the Vans, I think that is. As I just sneak up the corner there. Thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate it a lot. The car is glued. Yeah, I feel he's done a good job as Pierre Gasly in Formula E in New York. He did a good race. Also as well, I'm going to say this right now, there's going to be a video going up next week because I'm going to let you guys know from Friday to Sunday afternoon I will not be available to stream. I'm going to be heading up north to spend the weekend with my girlfriend's family, and we're having a family gathering of my parents and her parents getting together for the weekend, so I will not be available from Friday till Sunday afternoon. So I'm going to let you guys know now in advance, but I am going to have some videos lined up for you guys, and one of them is going to be a little mini series where I'm going to ask you guys to think of any classic tracks that you can think of, historic tracks, because I'm going to be using an F1 2017 car and try and see what it would be like for modern, current hybrid F1 cars, the 2017 car to be more specific, to drive around like the old classic tracks like, for example, the old Spa, or Aintree, which hosted the first ever F1 race in Britain, or a Grand Prix race in Britain, or I'm trying to think where else now, Magny-Cours. A lot of you guys like Magny-Cours when I did the 2005 stuff, or Turkey as well. If you want my broken wheel, then send me a message and I'll try and get something sorted. But well, I can actually drive up. I can come visit. You know, I like to visit YouTube subscribers. But yeah, that's going to be launching next week as one of the videos that I'm going to be putting up when I'm away. So I'm very excited. But I may even do a live Q&A actually from the north. Brands Hatch will be interesting. Yeah, Brands Hatch. Zandvoort, yes. Zandvoort's another one. It's been heavily rumoured to be having a Grand Prix back at that circuit. So that'd be quite good to drive on, actually. So I may do that, actually. Imola, another track, of course. Nordschleife, that'll be good, actually, to do. So Ricciardo's in the pits again. So yeah, got some classic tracks for you guys. I'm going to leave as well some tracks. If you've got any tracks in mind, guys, feel free to post them on my Discord. I'm going to be opening up a little thread that's going to be up only for basically once a week. So when a video goes live, I'm going to reopen the text channel and you guys can post in there. Whichever one gets the most frequent one, we put in a poll for the next episode, and then whichever one gets it, you basically get to decide what the track we drive on. And it will feature the rest of the pack as well, with the rest of the AI. I'm going to fit all the drivers in as well, and we have a little race around there, so it'll be quite fun to do for you guys. And just a little bit of variety as well as we get close to F1 2017. Yes, with the old bus stop, potentially. The Nordschleife, yep. Oh, you joined Steam, Sam. Excellent, mate. Welcome to Steam. Keep up the good work, mate. Who do you think will win the Grand Prix tomorrow? I think it's going to be Sebastian Vettel, but I'm always hoping and praying that Verstappen's going to win for Red Bull. I really hope he does. It'll be quite nice, but you never know. Ricciardo could slip through. You never know. The Red Bulls look very good on pace, actually, in the dry, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on as well. So I think the guys behind are, I think they've pitted again. I'm not too sure if they have or not. And now we're running out of fuel as well. Well, burn the fuel quite quickly. Will Abu Dhabi be 100%? Possibly not. But what I'm planning with that is to either do a, I'm trying to think here, 2 parts like I did for the, oh, stream. Okay, my bad. Is do what I did with the Massa one and do a 2-parter. So like on the Friday we do the qualifying, the full qualifying session in that one, and then in the race the next day will be the 100% race. So if you guys want me to do the same as the Massa thing and do it as a 2-parter, then let me know in the comments, guys, right now, if you want me to do a 2-parter. Estoril, that'll be a good one to do, actually. Jermaine with a great one suggestion there in the chat. So yeah, it's interesting, nice suggestions from you guys tonight. Absolutely great suggestions in terms of tracks. I will take them all into consideration. So I may actually start doing some. I've only got to obviously do 4 weeks worth of the series before we go over. But if you guys want me to continue with it, like I'm debating right now, in terms of the modern cars on classic track, historic track series that I'm going to be launching. Well, that guy's maybe getting a warning there for spam. So if you guys want me to do 2 parts, then let me know in the comments, guys. I'd always like to do 2-parters. And also, guys, at the end of the stream, I will be doing a... where can I send you a Mezens? I don't know what you mean there, James. Where do you think McLaren will end up tomorrow? That's from Shadow over on Twitch. In the points, I think they'll be somewhere around about 8th, I think. 8th or 9th. Doddington Park, what a track that is. That's actually my local track, actually. last time I was there was for Formula E testing. Adelaide would be a good one as well. Good, it will be up after the stream. I haven't had time yet, but I can clarify that it will be popping up there at some point. But there's some great suggestions in the chat. You guys have been awesome tonight with the suggestions as well. I just want to see what we'd like for like these modern cars to go around like the great tracks that have come and gone. Oh, it's running a little bit wide there. Are these hards going off or something? Because they're starting to struggle a little bit. Maybe we have to pit again. 2 parts will be dramatic indeed, Rachel. Builds the hype up. How many times have I been to a Grand Prix race? I've only been to 2. And they've both been at Silverstone. One was in 2015 and the other this year. A few weeks ago I went to Silverstone. So I've only been to Silverstone twice. I am thinking of going again next year to Silverstone. This time with my girlfriend so she can experience Formula 1 for the very first time. But there's also talk of Spa as well being mentioned by the YouTubers that I went with this year. Like Arav, Tom, Cal, they all want to go to Spa next year. But it is on my bucket list. Fuji Speedway. Bloody hell, Fuji. What a great track that is. That was an interesting track. Yeah, backhand slime. We may have to pit, you know. I might go on mediums to be safe. I'm just concerned about the tyre wear right now. It's just... backend's going everywhere right now. We have got a gap. That's the positive. We have a gap, but I'm just concerned right now. We'll see how it goes for a few more laps, and then we can always pop on the soft tyre if we need to. We ever go to a abroad race? I would love to go abroad. Oh yes, Nigel. Kayami or whatever it's called. That was a good track in the 80s, I think it was. 70s, 80s. Which track would you like to go to apart from Silverstone? Has to be Abu Dhabi for me. Abu Dhabi for atmosphere, Brazil, scenic, Spa. Do you want to go to the United States? I would love to go to the United States. I've not been since 2007. It was the last time I went to the States. Did I test F1 earlier this year? No, I didn't. I wasn't part of the alpha testing with the likes of Ben, Arav, Alex Gillen, who doesn't do YouTube anymore, Matt, who's now part of WTF1, Harry, who doesn't do any videos no more because he's doing the world's fastest gamer. You never know. Maybe next year. For F1 2018. Maybe I could be the first one to try out the Halo. That'd be interesting to do, wouldn't it? Yep, we've got some blue flags, and look who it is. It's the Torpedo as well. Got lined up for us now. It's the Torpedo. Oh no, we bottled it. We bottled it for the first time in the race. Just locked up a little bit there. So I think the tyres are now going off now. Zolder. Right, bye Frazzles. So I think we have to box, guys. We're going to go onto the soft tyres, I think. Just these hards just not working. It's just losing the grip. We have to box. And put the hards on, actually, to be safe. Just in case, guys. So in the pits we must go. Oh, team leader, you're going to Spa this year. Excellent. Will, welcome mate to the stream. Great to see you here. Yes, Stuart. Yes, I remember that track in, was it 99, was it? I can't remember if it was 99. Guys, apart from Vettel, why did they put me on the same tyres again? The game's put me on the same tyres of the mediums. Guys, why has the game put me on another set of the same medium tyres from earlier? Oh, for God's sake, the game's trolled me now. Let's just hope Vettel pits. I'm sure they've got to pit again. How? Oh, I don't know what's going on right now. They've put me on used mediums right now, but I've got grip in the water, Sebastian Vettel. What is going on with this game? Why have they put me on worn tyres? That's the first question on my mind. Oh, I don't know. I'm just praying Vettel pits. Because he's struggling as well, and I'm catching him. I don't know how, but... I don't know. Because I was fearing that they put me on the softs like this. Maybe this is a glitch, because I'm sure this would not happen in this scenario. Oh, for God's sake, the game screwed me over again. Let's just hope they pit, because I don't think they've pitted yet. Oh, please pit. They're not pitting. We have to pit, though. We have to pit, because we'll risk a puncher with 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go at the line, but... I didn't want to put the softs on, because I was worried. Hamilton's going past as well. Oh, this is not what I want. This is not what I wanted. We'll be fine now on the soft tyres now to the end of the race. We have got a nice gap to Alonso. We've just got to go absolute mad crazy now and close down Lewis Hamilton. But Cody's game has just trolled me. Right, I'm going to check if these tyres are fine. Yep, the tyres are fine. Great. Ah, you say that it's wrong, but I did put it on the hardest tyre strategy and you get a fresh set of mediums. So technically I am in the right here. I did select the harder tyre strategy. So theoretically I am right. And the game has trolled me here. Because you get a brand spanking fresh set of medium tyres if you select the harder tyre strategy. So basically the game has basically screwed me over. It's like they want to make this championship more interesting if I don't score anything. So all I've got to do now is try and put out all the stops here. Catch up to the... As long as I beat Hamilton, that's all I need to care about. Because I'm going to lose points today. Well, there's the first script. How can I script a live stream? That's all I'm going to say. How can I script a live stream? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say to that person. So Boss Hassa HD gets the stupid comment of the stream. By saying that when how can I strip? How? That's what I'm going to say. How? Right, that's the point actually. Let's everyone put in the chat now. How? Just put how in the chat for Bants. I'd love to see what you guys do, but we've got 3 laps here to try and close Hamilton down. And we're going purple as well, so that's encouraging, but... Oh, it's just been so annoying right now, I tell ya. We had a fresh set of mediums. Right, we've gained a second on Hamilton, that's a good start, I guess. Nope, not screwed myself. If I went on the softs, I would have had a puncher. Because these don't last 5 laps, or 4 laps or so. So I've not really screwed myself. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at the time we gained out of Hamilton in the middle sector. Like 2 seconds out of Hamilton in the middle sector. There's a chance. A slim chance, but there is a chance we could catch up here. Well, U3, D7, whatever he is, you're going to get banned anyway, so goodbye. He just doesn't like gay people. That's why he's saying it. Yep, boah, that's what I want to see. Let's get some boahs in the chat. So we've got to gain 3.5 seconds a lap here. Can be done. Not going to win the race, but they're not far away. They're only up the road. Just had another lap here. You had 5 laps. Well. Oh well. 6 seconds now. Oh crap, fuel as well. Forgot about the fuel, for crying out loud. Don't do this game. The game's trolling me with fuel now. Crying out loud. He's got to go for it now. Championship swings even more. 4 seconds. Hamilton's got problems. Surely he's got problems if I'm catching him this quickly. Oh, I may run out of fuel as well. Oh no. Hamilton's surely struggling for grip. I do support a football team, Nottingham Forest, who actually won today, or drew today actually in their pre-season. Vettel's on the last lap, so Vettel's going to win the race. Doesn't affect the championship for him, but we can just see Lewis Hamilton in the distance. Yeah, you can either shut up, you can tell him to shut up, or you do what I did and just turn him off. How's the fuel looking? Fuel is okay, we're up to standard now. Let's attack. Hamilton's going very slowly now. 3 seconds we've got to pull on him. Come on. May just be a lap short here of Hamilton, but P5's, well, it's not alright, is it? We led the race and we had a comfortable lead, and then strategy's just gone out the window. But Hamilton's struggling now. We can just see him right now. We're going to be right on the back of him here in the last stages of the Grand Prix. This is what we needed right now. We could still get Hamilton here. Potentially could catch Lewis Hamilton. We've gone fastest in the middle sector. This is going to be close. This is going to get very interesting if Hamilton bottles this sector here. Just trying to break as late as possible now. Hamilton's right there, guys. We haven't got DRS, unfortunately. So it may have to be an almighty dive bomb here into the last corner, but I don't think we shall do that. I think it's too little too late, but we've closed the gap massively, to be fair. Vettel wins the Grand Prix, but we're just a lap short of passing Lewis Hamilton. And we run out of fuel as well across the line. Oh dear. Oh dear. What do I say about that? The game screwed me over. So, let's get our GG Cody's in the chat right now. GG Cody's right now. Because I did have a fresh set of mediums that I wanted to put on at the end of the race. That was my strategy, was to put the mediums on in the final pit stop, and the game trolled me massively. So, let's get our GG Cody's in the chat, guys. But there's your podium. Bottas gets second, which is going to help him in the championship. So, this is going to get interesting at the top of the standings now. We'll drop to third, I know that for a fact. But Vettel, a good win for him, so we'll see as the champagne flies now here in Malaysia. Next time, guys, will be Suzuka, which will be on Tuesday, guys. Will be the next episode of that. If the mods can post Discord right now, that'd be great. Yeah, I am staying positive, Rachel, do not worry. We're still in this championship, that's the more important fact. We only lost 2 points, that's not too bad, is it? Hamilton did get 4th. We only just missed out there by about, what, a second. 1.9 seconds. Alonso P6 for McLaren's not too bad. Grosjean 7th, then Ricciardo 8th, Massa 9th, and Stroll in 10th is your field. And everyone finished, actually, apart from, I think, one driver, was it? Sergio Perez was the only man to retire from the Grand Prix. So that's been it, guys. That has been the episode. We'll look at the standings quickly before we have to go. And we're only 21 points behind, so we're not out of it yet. So people, don't panic. We're 21 points behind. We need a big moment to happen in Suzuka to close that gap down, but it's going to get interesting. Vettel moves up to 4th, Massa moves up to 7th, and the rest of the championship has really changed, actually. In the Constructors, we are now 89 points behind, so I think we're going to have to rule out that one there, so we'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to wrap it up there now, guys. So make sure that if you want to be in this YouTube discussion that's going to be happening right now over on Discord, if you're a YouTuber, then make sure that you come along to that if you want to get some advice and grow in this YouTube community of F1, if you want to make it up there. So we shall see. Now, so make sure you come over to Discord right now. I'll be there for about half an hour or so. So make sure you come on there, and I'll be back tomorrow for another stream, guys. So make sure you come up to that one, guys. Make sure you like the video and pray for me and pray for Verstappen in this one. We did get screwed over by Cody. So at the end of the stream, guys, make sure to put GG Cody's in the chat just for bants. But until tomorrow, guys, have a great night. And to all those people that are going to be coming up to the actual Discord discussion, I will see you guys in about 5 minutes. Until then, guys, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I'm going to have a nap in a minute, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the race, guys, tomorrow, and I'll see you guys there. Take care, guys. See you later.